I'm Kendra Izima.
I'm Lauren Griffiths.
I'm Joshua Land.
I'm Haley Jo Reese.
I'm Austin Balon.
I'm Kyle Holm.
And I'm Ava Moniz.
And we are HPEX Consulting. As the CEO of this dream come true, I can confirm that we are a team of professionals dedicated to ensuring the success of your company's future, despite the ambiguity that COVID-19 presents to your longevity.
So what do Household Essentials, Amazon, and Technor Apex have in common? For one, Amazon sells household essentials, but how is Technor Apex connected? It isn't publicly traded like Amazon, and it definitely does not soak up spills. But like both, it experiences delays and shortages. We all waited longer than expected for our Amazon packages of toilet paper, paper towels, tissues, wipes, hand sanitizer, and in my case, golf balls, to get delivered to us. Technor Apex experienced the same supply chain delays and disruptions caused by COVID-19 as Amazon did. For those reasons, they turned to us at Apex Consulting to help.
Plastic is in basically everything we buy, and being a thermoplastic compounding company, Technor Apex's delay in production due to COVID-19 affected every industry in a huge way. We partnered with them to help solve and prevent disruptions in their supply chain and keep it running as efficiently as possible, while also ensuring the safety and health of their employees, customers, and partners.
After receiving our problem statement, we needed to do more research on the target market, which is essentially any company hoping to maintain efficient supply chains. We wanted to know how COVID-19 impacted their supply chains and what we could do to help. We started with research from the Institute of Supply Chain Management, where we found that 75% of companies they surveyed experienced supply chain disruptions due to COVID-19, and 44% of these companies had no plan whatsoever in place to deal with the disruptions. This information was great, but we wanted more. So the community development team, which consisted of Janessa, Betsaida, Jenna, Kyle, and myself, created surveys and conducted interviews with various corporations to gain further insight. We found that 90% of those we talked to experienced supply chain disruptions due to COVID-19. The severity of these disruptions varied, and we talked with the companies who are less heavily impacted and learned their practices, which we implemented into our final solution, and you'll see that with the emergency plan. We also found that 100% of those we talked to said that company transparency impacts supply chains. And that's where we got the idea for our solution, a supply chain consulting company focused on increasing transparency between customers, suppliers, vendors, and the company as a whole.
Our solution needed to meet their demand of an efficient recovery to the high productivity of Technor Apex's supply chain. As a result, we created 3 in-depth portals targeting different Technor audiences: vendor, employee, and customer. What takes a typical company 6 months to create, we did it in 3 weeks. All portals have detailed subpages promoting clear communication and guidelines that Technor Apex follows. The portals also contain data visualization and easy navigation for all users. A problem we had to overcome was our lack of website design experience. Our community development team sent out our prototype to 100 Technor Apex employees, and they gave us important feedback. Our original draft was unengaging, lacked clarity, and lacked necessary information for Technor Apex to efficiently use it. Fixing this issue, our research and development department, consisting of myself, Kendra, Austin, Alan, Cameron, Madison C., and Madison R., went through and created powerful interactive data visualization systems, a fully functioning chat room, and a tracking package demo. Visually, our marketing team, consisting of Ava, Elizabeth, and Angel, plus Kyle Holm, created eye-catching icons, banners, and imaging throughout the portals. Our issues were solved through dedication, teamwork, and on-the-fly learning.
All right, we're just gonna wait a second while our video decides to load. Looks like it's taking a little bit longer than usual. All right, so to demonstrate our solution, we have created a website with multiple portals. The website is designed as a demo for use in all Technor Apex interactions. Everything from customers trying to buy things, communicating with vendors, and even internal operations. Now, if we head over into the employee portal, the first thing you will notice is that I can't gain access. We understand Technor Apex's need and confidentiality in its proprietary work, and have included a login that allows for varying degrees of access to demonstrate the level of commitment our team has taken in ensuring privacy. Now that I'm logged in, we can head to our employee hub. First, we're going to take a look at our Power BI graphics within our inventory tracking. Power BI is an application by Microsoft that allows for the creation of responsive data-driven graphics. Using a spreadsheet of simulated inventory data, Alan of the R&D team and I made this Power BI report. Instead of just staring at arbitrary numbers, with Power BI, the viewer is able to get a visual view of inventory data that displays values within context. Through drill-down mechanics, the user has the ability to interact with the data. Another great thing about these charts is that they're not hard-coded. This makes updating the information easier. A complex report like this would take hours to manually make, but with Power BI, reports can be updated in seconds, allowing for high-quality reports like these to be a daily occurrence. Next, we're going to take a look at our survey tab that we made for Technor employees to give updates on their health status. We made surveys on Google Forms and Microsoft Forms, as both services allow you to transfer your results onto a spreadsheet. With programmed spreadsheets, we are able to mark any areas of concern from the employee responses to deliver efficient result analysis. Now we're going to take a look at our contingency research done by Haley Jo, Madison C., Madison R., and Cameron. Only 44% of companies have emergency protocols in place, despite their utmost importance. With their research, they have compiled information on dealing with a multitude of crises, including weather disasters, disease outbreaks, server failure, blackouts, thefts, chemical leaks, explosions, and supply complications. All of these contingency plans are adaptable to companies of all sizes. No company, however big or small, should be without such plans. Now we're going to head over to our COVID information page so we can say hi to Terry the Technor T, a mascot that was designed by our team. He serves as a friendly reminder to wear your mask and wash your hands. Now we're going to have a look at our aforementioned chat feature. In our surveys, we had feedback that there was low interactivity on our website. To create more transparency among all parties, we added a chat feature for vendors, customers, and employees. We hope having a central location for all communication needs will allow for better ease of use and communication.
So before we settled on our final solution, the business team, which included myself, Michael, Alex, Christian, Daniela, Will-Marie, and Luis, took a look at who Apex's competitors would be. We found three main competitors in Invista, McKinsey & Company, and Accenture. Invista focuses on facility management structure, which streamlines organization within the companies they work with to improve efficiency. McKinsey & Company focuses primarily on being very flexible and able to change to fit their clients' needs by using data and custom frameworks. Accenture focuses on streamlining the supply chain to boost efficiency by using zero-based optimization. We at Apex are different from these companies because our approach is focused on ensuring transparency among customers, suppliers, employees, and the company as a whole. This is a method that we utilize, but is not specifically utilized by any of our competitors.
So now that we have gone over all the work we've done the past few weeks, it's time to think about our next steps. First, we want Technor Apex to implement aspects of our solution, especially as a means of communication between its employees, partners, and also a way to keep themselves up to date with COVID-19 supply chain issues. Additionally, we plan to aid Technor in implementing simpler COVID-19 screenings that are more accessible and available to all employees whenever they're needed. We plan on following up with Technor in order to gain some feedback on our solution and possibly retune or revamp the website to better fit Technor's needs. A long-term goal of ours is to expand our clientele in hopes of growing our business, marketing across multiple diverse platforms, including reaching out to local businesses, which will help grow our credibility within the new COVID-19 supply chain world and aid those who need help. In order to supply our services to all these new businesses, we expect to expand our website and further our capabilities with tech updates, AI tools, data analysis, and partnering with a cybersecurity company to ensure data privacy that will keep our values alive and our customers loving our service.
Now, as the pioneers of this internship and of a better Rhode Island, Apex strives to aid in the success of your company in the soon-to-be technology-driven world. In the future, we will continue to ensure that any company struggling with supply chain and communication transparency will have a reliable solution. Before I close, I want to lastly thank the panelists for taking the time and investing into our futures as well. I need you to strive for success with Apex, and thank you for listening. The link, I believe, is put in the chat room. Are there any questions?